This is the BMW i4, here still as a concept, but it's said to be that it shouldn't be that far from reality. The i4 is, so to say, the electric BMW 4 Series Gran Coupé, built on the 3 Series platform. Production will start in 2021 in Munich for this Tesla Model 3 competitor. So whereas Volkswagen goes from integrated EV building style to a whole separate platform for EVs, BMW goes from separate electric vehicles to an integrated assembly line where they use the same platform for combustion engines, plug-in hybrids and electric vehicles. Yes, it's about the number of vehicles that we will build on one platform. That's why it probably makes sense for the whole VW group, but not for a premium manufacturer like BMW. Nevertheless, interesting strategy changes. 90% of the assembly line will stay the same as for the 3 Series. For the 10% rest, which mainly concerns the back part of that i4, they need to invest some 200 million euros for the Munich head plant. Let's take a closer look at the BMW i4. What can we expect? BMW even says that some exterior and interior elements will not only be used in the i4, but also in other upcoming BMW electric vehicles. In the front, this double kidney has grown in vertical size this time. That seems to be one of the next BMW design trends. The kidney is also closed for better aerodynamics. The sensors for the assistance systems are hidden then behind it. The headlamps are slim, the hood very sculptural. In the side profile, we first of all see a long wheelbase, as well as this slightly falling roofline and the aerodynamic wheels. Interesting that we also see a panoramic roof that goes all over the vehicle. The exterior color is called Frozen Light Copper, by the way, and the blue contrasts, for example also in the rear bumper, shall remind of the BMW i project. And here come the numbers. BMW promises a range of 600 kilometers or 370 miles from an 80 kWh battery that adds 550 kilograms or 1,200 pounds of weight. Well, that's totally normal, and meanwhile we know that weight does not affect the efficiency of electric vehicles that much, since you can use recuperation. And that's also the reason why the BMW i project with the extremely expensive carbon fiber use was not economically useful, and they now skip that approach. Back to the BMW i4. Power-wise, it shall be 530 horsepower, which would be V8-alike and an acceleration figure of about 4 seconds. 200 km an hour or 125 miles per hour will be the top speed. Well, not sure if that is all 100% realistic for the final version in this segment, but let's see. That might be the top of the line performance model, whereas they will offer a cheaper entry model at the same time later, than with a smaller battery, less horsepower figure and so on. The interior mainly consists of this one curved display that is actually split in 2 screens. The instrument screen will be the very same in the series production model, BMW says, and the software is an outlook for the next generation BMW operating systems. Most functions are now integrated into the screens. However, you still have the lower control unit, but the gear selector is shallow and integrated. The steering wheel has this inward-going sporty design. As for the seat, BMW uses a mix of fabric and animal skin and claims it would be sustainable. That's of course nonsense. In the BMW Vision i Next, they were still consistent and didn't use any animal material. Well, they all laughed at Elon Musk when he first started building electric cars. But then they laughed at him again when animal leather was banned from the seats already in 2017. They will probably notice Tesla is right when customers won't buy their traditional cars anymore because they have a more animal-friendly alternative at the same time. The Mercedes electric S-Class concept recently had a vegan interior because collaboration partner James Cameron and Mercedes superstar Lewis Hamilton demanded it. Seems like BMW needs someone like this to push them. As for sound design, check out our special feature with movie composer Hans Zimmer, who designed the sounds for this EV. The space that is offered in the interior is supposed to be quite abundant thanks to the long wheelbase and the slim glass roof. We can also see an extended use of ambient lighting. That looks fancy. So what do you think about the future of BMW? They now claim that electrification reached the core of its brand, building an electric vehicle that is on the 3 Series platform. So, first approach to this one in this respect? Tell us your comments.